Hello there. My name is Mac, and today I am back to talk about some movies. At the end of every single year, I like to do a best movies of the year, either a top 5 or a top 10. I saw so many good movies this year in the movie theater. Every single one of these movies on this list I actually watched in a theater. And today I'm excited to talk about those, starting with my number 10. Without any further ado, let's hop into it. My number 10 is a huge surprise, a movie I thought I would not enjoy in the slightest, and that is, of course, the Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie is shockingly enjoyable. It's genuinely extremely funny, and the movie just feels so confident in being a really stupid and silly kids/family movie, while also giving people just enough brain rot to just fuel their social media addled YouTube shorts, TikTok brains. It's really a movie of its time, a product of the decade that we are living in the worst ways possible, but also the absolute best ways for just exposing that. I think this movie is a lot more genius than people are giving it credit for, and it's not even very good. It's just great. My number 9 is another huge surprise, a movie that I was not expecting to enjoy much at all, and that is the new Naked Gun, the Naked Gun remake. This new Naked Gun film does not feel like a movie made in 2025. It's basically the opposite of the Minecraft movie. It feels like a movie that was yanked from like the 80s or the 70s or whenever the original Naked Gun movies were coming out. It feels like Airplane. The jokes are so hilarious and just clever and so stupid. It's like everything is a pun, either like verbally or visually, and it's just a feast for the senses. It really is just shocking that this movie exists, and I was surprised at myself for including it on this list because I really didn't know what to make of it, other than the fact that it felt very not of its time. But I think it's very good that something like this exists, and it would be very cool to see something like this be inspirational, be a success, even though I think it was not successful. It's a shame because we could use more movies like this. A movie that is absolutely probably most people's number one that do things like this, that create videos talking about movies, people that are cinephiles. It's One Battle After Another. One Battle After Another, simply put, is just a blast. It's a huge shot of adrenaline, so much energy, so many amazing performances, especially from Leo and Sean Penn. Very funny at times, very cool to look at as well. Some incredible cinematography, which is exactly what you should expect from PTA. But it's a very cool movie. I think it's pretty overrated. It's very good. I don't think it's some sort of 5-star masterpiece. I think some of the political commentary is a little rough around the edges. And the movie is also uncomfortable in ways that made me uncomfortable. And that's a thing, but it's a good movie. My number 7 is Sentimental Value. Sentimental Value has been getting a lot of buzz as like a big awards movie. It's going to get like whatever, 1 million Oscar nominations, and it deserves every single one of them. The script is fantastic. All of the commentary and metatextual stuff going on is so interesting. It's really, at the end of the day, just a very convicting drama. A drama that you will get very invested in. You will care about what is going on. You may cry when some of these characters cry. It's that good. And my number 6 is a movie that a lot of people didn't really like, and that's The Phoenician Scheme by Wes Anderson. The Phoenician Scheme is Wes doing the thing that he does and doing it at the absolute peak of his powers. I mean, this is like the most I've enjoyed a Wes Anderson movie since The Grand Budapest Hotel. It's been a decade since I think a Wes movie has been this good, and this is so great. It's so funny. It's endlessly charming. It's really fun. The plot is probably the weakest aspect of the whole movie because it's very convoluted and weird and set up in a way that kind of makes it an anthology, but it's so much better than The French Dispatch. Like, I like these characters. I like this world. Everything looks great. Everything sounds great. It's really cool. I think this is the only one on here that I've seen twice. That's not true. There's another movie I've seen twice. But Marty Supreme, had to see it in theaters twice. So good. Incredible. Not as good as Uncut Gems. not as good as Uncut Gems. I think Uncut Gems, in retrospect, is probably a 5-star movie, probably a total and complete masterpiece. But I think this movie is very, very good. Timothée Chalamet is giving an incredible performance. All the supporting cast is great. The energy is great. The script is really great. The music is really great. I mean, this is just so good on so many different levels. Knives Out 3 was definitely a surprise for me, especially being this high on the list, given that I did not enjoy Knives Out 2 that much. I had the pleasure of seeing Knives Out 3 in a theater, and it was a really, really cool experience. Amazing cast of characters, as always. Every single Knives Out movie has a great cast, great characters. Of course, this one's no exception. The mystery is compelling, and more than that, the movie is just a very serious contemplation on faith. It takes the faith of the main character very seriously, in my opinion, and that's just something you don't really see from like a secular movie, and it's just showing so much passion. Rian Johnson just clearly cares about these characters and is going to take them seriously, and that's something that you don't see all the time. Like someone take their characters this seriously, and it's very admirable. It's a really great movie. This is the other movie I had to see in theaters twice, and that is, of course, Sinners. Out of all the movies on this list, more so than my number 2 and my number 1, Sinners will be the movie from this year that will go down in history, that will be remembered. It was an original blockbuster. It's an original blockbuster that was extremely successful, that is just a total freaking blast. This movie is so fun. Michael B. Jordan is really fun in this. Haley Steinfeld. The director is just doing his thing and doing it on a level that I have never seen him do it before. Ryan Coogler. But this is just fantastic. I shouldn't even need to talk about Sinners, but it's this high on this list for a reason. It's really great. And my number 2, of course, if you saw the thumbnail, you know, is the Chainsaw Man movie. I did not know movies could look like this. I didn't know animation could be this mind-blowing. And I've seen Across the Spider-Verse. This still blew my mind. I could not comprehend some of the scenes in this movie. Like, and even before it starts going balls to the wall with the animation and the action, it's incredible. It's amazing. I love these characters. Chainsaw Man is one of my favorite anime shows and just TV shows in general. And I love seeing these guys on the big screen, and I love their antics, and I love the romance and all the feelings for all the characters. They do stuff with all the characters, and it's so good. And I love this movie. And my number 1 is the single most mind-blowing experience I had in the cinemas this year, or, I mean, it's 2026 now, so last year, and that's Weapons. Not the biggest horror guy. I have recently, with a group of friends, like started exploring horror a little bit more. We watched the Smile movies, watched Insidious, watched The Babadook, watched a bunch of different horror movies. But Weapons tops them all. We even watched Barbarian, but Weapons is just, it's like a perfect movie. I mean, I just think the way the plot is crafted is just incredible. All of the cast is great. I don't know if this is going to get any Oscar nominations, but man, it is a really darn good story, told very, very well. And isn't that what all great movies are at the end of the day? And that is really all that I have for you today. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of honorable mentions. I thought F1 was very good. I thought the live action How to Train Your Dragon was mind-blowingly good. Doesn't deserve to be on this list. Probably doesn't deserve to be on any best lists because it's just almost a shot-for-shot remake, but it's very effective in what it's going for. So props for that. Eternity is really good. I thought about putting it in the spot where I put like Naked Gun, but I was like, nah. Naked Gun all the way. But no, Eternity is really good. I highly recommend it. Let me know what your favorite movies of this year are. Are there any big ones that I'm missing? I think I covered basically all of the big movies that people have actually watched, and some that you probably have not watched, like the Chainsaw Man movie or Sentimental Value. But the other ones you probably caught in theaters if you care about movies. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.